Hey everybody, it's been a few weeks since my last video. I've been working on the script for my next video and I thought that this would be sort of a good video to have in between. So today I thought I'd show off my Nintendo Switch collection, and honestly part of the reason I'm doing this is because I needed an excuse to reorganize my games. So let's just get right into it. So the first game is Mario Party Superstars. I actually still have this one sealed. I got this for Christmas 2 Christmases ago. I have not played this one yet, and I've been meaning to. Next up I got Doom. Still very impressed with how this game runs on the Switch. I played this first on my Xbox One, and then I finished it on my PS4, and then I picked it up on the Switch when it came out, and I'm very impressed with how well optimized this game is. It really goes to show how much you can actually run on the Switch if the developers actually put in the extra effort to optimize for it. We got some cool artwork on the inside. There's the cartridge. Some of these won't have the cartridge because they're in my Switch case right now. Next up is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and I haven't finished this game yet, but Platinum was my first ever Pokemon game, so this generation was my first Pokemon game. So to have a remake of it was kind of cool. I know a lot of people didn't like these games. I enjoyed it. I never finished it, but I enjoyed what I played. I didn't really see any problems with it. It was cool that we finally got these remakes. Next up is honestly probably one of my more recent favorite Pokemon games. Pokemon Legends Arceus. I love this game. It's in my Switch holder right now. I love this game so much. It's so fun. I love having like an open world Pokemon game where you can kind of just do whatever you want. Next up is Switch Sports, and honestly, I had fun with this game. I know a lot of people have problems with this game, and I understand it. I think it's a thing Nintendo's been doing. It's just a bad trend they have where they release a game, they update it like twice, and then they never really add more content to it. So while this is cool to have a successor to Wii Sports, I understand that it's very lacking. I haven't played this game in over a year, but from when I played, I mean, it was fun. I just wish Nintendo would actually stick to certain games and keep updating them. This one's a classic. This one's one of my, probably one of the most memorable Wii U games that got, I feel like 10,000 ports by this point. This one's actually from 2017, I think. I picked this up last year finally. I played it on the Wii U originally, and I just remember having so much fun with it that I wanted to pick it up again. So I have it on the Switch now, and honestly, one of my favorite LEGO games. This is another, I think this is a port. I know Magical World 1 was on 3DS. I think this was on 3DS too. I played the first one. I never played the second one until I got this last year for my birthday, and from what I played, I did enjoy it. It's a fun, little relaxing game. Fun little game to have. Next up, this one is a game I've been meaning to play for a while. I am a huge Adventure Time fan, and I actually got this on the PS4 a few years ago, and I never opened it for some reason. I decided to get it on the Switch too. This one's also in my Switch case. I got this for my birthday this year. I haven't started it yet, but I love Adventure Time so much, and I really wanted to give this game a try because all the other Adventure Time games are really fun. This is one of the first games I got for my Switch. It was about 2 months after the Switch originally came out. I haven't played it really since then, to be honest, but I remember it being pretty fun, and I actually got some cool keychains that came with this. They're actually in my desk behind me right now. I'll go grab them. I don't know where the Puyo keychain went. Oh, there it is. So I don't actually have keys. This is one of them, and this is the other one. And I had to take this off because I remember it always fell off my actual keychain. This is just my keychain for storing keychains I don't have on my main keychain, which doesn't even have keys on it. Anyway, next up is Pokemon Sword. This is a pretty fun game. It was cool to see like Pokemon's first step into console games. It was really weird to see, but really cool, and I had a lot of fun with this game. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. This game, it was fun, but I never finished it. I never was a huge fan of it. It would have been cooler if we had more traditional remakes of Gen 1, but I can't really complain. It was a decent game that I had fun with. I just never finished it. Now this one I actually have not played. The Steelbook is really nice. I haven't played it. I installed it and then I kind of just let it sit there, but I really love this Steelbook. It's really cool. It's the only Switch Steelbook I own too. This one, you know, and I'm just noticing it includes Switch Online. I just resubscribed like 2 months ago. I never noticed that. This one, I'm not sure what to do with this game. I'm probably gonna keep it to collect it, but at this point, it's not even worth opening. I got this right kind of a few months before Overwatch 2 happened, and the game became free to play. So I never installed it. I never opened it. And then the game wound up being free. I guess it's cool to own. I never knew what to do with this after that happened. This game is pretty fun. I actually have it sealed because I got it on both PS4 and Switch, and I played the PS4 version. I actually platinumed the PS4 version. Very fun game. Honestly, one of my new favorite rhythm games. A lot of good music in this game. Now, this one's another one I haven't played yet, actually. I opened it and installed it. From what it looked like, it was fun, so I'll have to actually try this. Maybe I'll go back to it and play it. This game I got for, I think it was an early Christmas present from my friend Willie. Shout out to Willie. I actually played a decent amount of this game. I never finished it. I'm not too big of like a tactics games guy, so I never really went back to it, but I had fun when I did play it. This one, Dark Souls on the Switch, I played more on, I think, my PlayStation. Of course I had to get it for Switch because it's Dark Souls, and like, when is that ever on a Nintendo console? Next I got Cave Story, and I really need to go back to this game. I know a lot of people love this game, and I played a decent bit of it. I've heard a lot of good things over the years. I've somehow never finished it though. This game, I will defend. I will die on this hill. This was a really cool game. I love the concept. I love the art style, and I'm so upset that Nintendo didn't expand on it. Again, it got like 2 updates and they dropped support. They did that. It was like a tournament like a year ago or something. And I feel like that was definitely testing the waters for ARMS 2, so I really hope that something comes out of that. I really think they need to give this series another chance. And this is honestly one of my favorite Nintendo Switch games. I might make a video on this. Next up is Animal Crossing, and I have a ton of hours in this game. I feel like everybody who owns it does. I really do like this game, but I wish they didn't remove as much as they did. I still think New Leaf is the best Animal Crossing game. I really hope, now that we're getting a Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon port though, that we could get a New Leaf port. Next up is another game that I'm pretty sure everybody who owns a Switch has. This one is one of my favorite Switch games. I love Mario Odyssey, and I really hope that we could get a sequel eventually. I think at this point it's going to come out on the next console. I think they're waiting for that. Maybe it won't even be another Odyssey game. I also forgot they did this with the inside of the box, which I really love. I need to go back and finish 100%ing this because I love this game. This is the most recent Mario Party game I've played. This one is pretty fun from what I remember. Here's another weird thing. I don't know why they didn't just put both collections on one cartridge. I feel like they definitely would have fit. But I'm glad at least one of them is on a cartridge. I love the Mega Man games, and I really hope we get a Mega Man 12 soon. This game, I'm pretty sure everybody who's watching this video right now has. Honestly, this game finally dethroned this game as my favorite Nintendo Switch game. I think there's actually something you could do to line up the box arts I saw online. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's some cool detail they put in there. But honestly, this is my new favorite Switch game as of this year. This was my favorite since the Switch came out, and this finally took its place. Anyway, I mean, you already saw it, but next up is Breath of the Wild. But this is still one of my favorite Switch games. I have a lot of good memories with this game. A lot of good memories with the Switch launch. Next up is Skyward Sword, and I've never finished this game. I do want to go back to it, especially knowing how it ends. This one's actually still sealed, but I have a lot of good memories with these two games as well. Specifically this one. I remember I was so excited for this one to come out. I need to go back and play these games because I have a lot of fond memories of Scribblenauts. Next up is Ring Fit, and this was, I think, one of the last unique things Nintendo actually released with accessories, Labo, and then this a year later, and I miss them doing this kind of stuff. This was a fun way to get some exercise, and I miss when Nintendo did kind of fun stuff like this. I hope they do more. This game, I feel like this is a niche. Jesus Christ. I feel like this is a niche, but this is a series I've been following since like 2011 or 12. I played Runner 2 on the Wii U back when it came out in 2013, and I was super pumped when this was announced in 2016. So when it finally came out, I had to buy the physical edition. It came with a lot of cool stuff. It came with this light up Commander Video keychain, kind of a sampler CD, and then I think this is an art book. Or maybe a storybook? I'm not sure. I think this is it's a manual, which you don't really see anymore. I also noticed this is a reversible cover. This is like one of the only Switch collector's editions I own. This game, I really need to go back to. I've been wanting to play it for a while. I had a lot of fun going back to this game. I played it on the Wii U originally. I never finished it, I don't think, but it's kind of crazy that we haven't had a new Donkey Kong game since 2014, and I think we should finally get one soon. I'm going to do two of these at once because they're kind of the same thing. There's not much to show, but I got two of the original Labo sets. Honestly, Labo is a lot of fun, and I really wish Nintendo either stuck with it or made more cool gimmicky stuff like it, because this was a lot of fun. This game, I'm gonna defend this game sort of. I had a lot of fun with this game, but it fell into the same kind of trap that ARMS fell into and Nintendo Switch Sports fell into. They didn't add enough content to this game. As a base game, this is fun, and I'll defend it. I don't regret buying it, but I just wish they updated it more. This is another game I think everybody has, and it's kind of crazy to me that it's still getting support almost 10 years later. Another one of my favorite games on the Switch. It's such a classic. I feel like if you have a Switch, you have to own this game. This one was a lot of fun. I love the Luigi's Mansion games, and I'm actually super excited that we're getting Dark Moon on the Switch. That's probably my favorite Luigi's Mansion. I'm surprised it's not happening in October. This is probably the most recent Kirby game I own. I played a bit of it. I've never been a huge Kirby guy. I think I said that in the last collection video, but they're just fun games to pick up and play. I do want to get the new 3D Kirby game though. I've been meaning to pick that up. But yeah, there's Kirby. This one is another sealed one, actually. I could have sworn I played this game. I think I played the demo, actually. I don't remember if this is canon or not, but it's kind of cool that we got a sort of backstory, prequel to Breath of the Wild. This one I just got for my birthday back in May, and I love 3D World. This is one of my favorite Wii U games, so I'm glad this also got a port. 3D World, I really need to replay now that I own it. This is such a fun game. This game, I remember this was weird because they released this as a limited thing, and I'm pretty sure these games are still common even though they were limited, which is kind of funny. But it's cool that we finally got like these games on the Switch, but it's kind of weird that they didn't include Galaxy 2. Fun fact, I've actually never finished any of these games. I don't count 64 because I glitched my way to finishing that game, so I do need to play them. This game, I haven't played any of the new Harvest Moon games. This one's actually still sealed, but Mineral Town is probably my favorite Harvest Moon game. Splatoon 3 I got recently, and I actually haven't opened it yet either. I played a ton of Splatoon 2 when that came out, and I was honestly kind of surprised that we got the third game on the same console. I somehow haven't played this game yet, after having tons of hours in Splatoon 2, so maybe I'll play this on stream one day or something. Here's Splatoon 2. This is another one of my favorite Switch games. I have so many hours in this, and ton of fun to play with friends. I just noticed this is a reversible cover, which is really cool. I never noticed that until now. Probably one of my favorite Switch games from year one. This game, I haven't played a ton of this game. I played the demo of it when the Switch came out because there was like nothing else to play. This was a cool little concept they did just to show off the whole Joy-Con thing and everything. This was a cool little tech demo-y kind of game that we got. This game is, I played this on the DS and I love this game. This isn't even that bad of a way to play it. If you're looking to play The World Ends With You and you don't want to spend a ton of money on the DS version, as someone who played the DS version and this version, this isn't that bad, even if you're playing on the TV. It's honestly not as bad as people say. I would recommend this, actually. And this is my final Switch game as of right now, Metroid Prime Remastered. I've been playing a bit of this game and it's a lot of fun, and I think there are rumors of Prime 2 Remastered coming out this year. So I feel like they're probably going to remaster the games leading up to 4, hopefully. And this is a really good remaster. So let me just pan my camera over real quick to what I've done. So let me pick these up and then I'll be back. So yeah, that's my entire Nintendo Switch collection as of right now. I got a ton of games in here that I love to play. I actually got a decent amount that I still need to play. But yeah, that's the video for this week. Keep a lookout for more videos soon. I got another one in the works. This was just kind of an in-between video again, so I could have more time to work on it. Well, let me know your favorite Switch game in the comments. Keep a lookout for new videos soon. Twitter, Discord, all the links are in the description if you want to follow or join the server and hang out. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you soon. Later.